This drink will burn stomach fat 4x faster, prevent cancer, improve energy and remove toxins. The most common types of tea packaging are tea bags, loose leaf form tea brick, etc. But did you know that tea can also be sold as powder, which is traditionally whisked and served with a bit of froth? Well, yes, in this video we are going to talk about matcha tea, the famous and super healthy Japanese green tea. What is matcha tea? This tea originates from Japan and it's produced using pure gyakuro leaves, a variety of Camellia sinensis that is shaded beneath special mats for 3 weeks before plucking. Well, this type of process forces the plants to produce a higher chlorophyll content and to increase its nutritional value. You should also know that this shading gives its leaves a rich green color. This is amazing. Steeped matcha contains almost 10 times the polyphenols and antioxidants of regular teas, 2 times the antioxidants of a glass of red wine, 9 times the beta-carotene of spinach and 4 times that of carrots. Matcha tea health benefits. Here are few more reasons why you should drink matcha tea every day. 1. Fights cancer. First, what is EGCG or epigallocatechin-gallate chemopreventive polyphenol? It's the most effective cancer compound in green tea. Well, matcha is said to have 100 times more EGCG than other teas. A recent study has found that matcha tea is extremely effective against breast, ovarian, prostate, and lung cancer. It's also very useful in treating and fighting other varieties of the disease. 2. Boosts metabolism. Many athletes use this amazing and super healthy tea as a pre-workout supplement to boost their energy and focus in the gym. The matcha tea actually works by making the workout less taxing on the mind and the body. To be exact, athletes use it to flavor their pre- and post-workout smoothies with this amazing tea. A recent study has found that drinking matcha tea before exercising will boost up the fat-burning process. The medical experts claim that this tea can help you lose 25% more weight. 3. Supplies energy. This super healthy tea slowly releases caffeine over the next few hours as opposed to all at once, which means that you will feel energized all day. This is probably because matcha tea contains high amounts of L-theanine, which will improve your focus. Other tea types contain this important amino acid in lower quantities. A study has found that if you consume matcha tea every day, you will boost your energy levels and you will have much better perception. The L-theanine compound will antagonize the effects of caffeine by decreasing serotonin levels that have been artificially elevated by caffeine. 4. Supports skin health. As we said, matcha tea contains high amounts of polyphenols which have powerful anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. These polyphenols are very useful in preventing the growth and development of skin tumors. This super healthy tea has a positive effect in protecting the skin against UV damage and premature aging. 5. Fights stress. This amino acid L-theanine is also very useful for increasing alpha brainwave activity, which promotes relaxation. Study published in the American Journal of Health System Pharmacy has discovered that increased alpha activity in the brain, caused by this amino acid, is associated with increased creativity, increased performance under stress and improved learning and concentration. And it reduces anxiety as well. 6. Improves memory function. According to a study conducted by a group of researchers at the National Institute of Health, the medical experts have found that this tea has beneficial effect on the cognitive function, and on the memory processing at the neural system level by suggesting changes in short-term plasticity of parieto-frontal brain connections. 7. Boosts immune system. As we said, the matcha tea contains high amounts of EGCG polyphenol, which can cause a higher production of regulatory T cells, the immune system's first line of defense. The medical experts say that epigenetic regulation can be potentially exploited in generating suppressive regulatory T cells for therapeutic purposes and is of significant clinical importance for the suppression of autoimmune diseases. 8. Lowers cholesterol. A recent study has shown that matcha tea will lower your total cholesterol and raise your HDL or good cholesterol levels in both animals and people. This is very useful and beneficial, and it can prevent heart diseases. Another study has found that matcha tea consumption has very beneficial effect on endothelial function, ensuring that the blood vessels will relax and that they will contract in an optimal function for proper blood flow. 9. Controls diabetes. Many people use this super healthy tea to control their blood sugar levels. A recent study has found that matcha tea may help prevent the development of type 1 diabetes and slow down the progression when it has developed. You should also know that matcha tea may also help you regulate glucose in the body of people who suffer from this health condition. How to make traditional matcha tea. Note, if you've never tried matcha tea before, then you should start with 1/4 teaspoon of the tea powder, and after few weeks you can have 1/2 teaspoon and eventually 1 teaspoon. Ingredients: 1 medium-sized bowl, a measuring spoon, a fine mesh tea filter or strainer, a matcha whisk, matcha powder. Directions. Just follow the simple instructions. First you need to boil 1 cup of water to about 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you need to fill your bowl with water and leave it for few minutes. Empty your water. Then you need to spoon the matcha tea into your strainer and sift to prevent clamps. You should add 1/4 to 1/2 tablespoon of hot water to your powder and whisk to form an evenly diluted paste. Now you need to add 3 ounces of hot water to your bowl and whisk fast using N or W form. And be careful not to touch the bottom of the bowl. When your matcha tea is covered in bubbles you need to lift your whisk to the surface and gently move around to break any bubbles. Enjoy your super healthy matcha tea. Well, you can sweeten your tea by adding 1/2 tablespoon of organic honey in your hot water before the frothing process. As you can see, this super healthy tea is loaded with healthy nutrients and it can provide many health benefits for you. Just go to the local health store and buy some matcha tea. Thanks for watching and don't forget to share with your friends and family.